Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, have you ever wondered what the top rackets used on tour are? Well, I'm going to tell you today. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So I'm going to do the top 5 rackets used on the ATP tour today. So the men's tour is the ATP tour, and these are the top 5 rackets that's used there. Now, I'm only strictly doing this on looks. I know that there's a lot of customization of the rackets. They may not be using the actual rackets on tour, but the cosmetics is what I'm after here. Because as you guys know, marketing is huge on the tennis tour, and what Novak promotes isn't necessarily what Novak actually uses. That's pretty much across the board and a given now for pretty much everybody on tour, because they're on the men's side, especially on the women's side, not so much. Okay, so just want to let you know, it's all based on cosmetic. It's not based on actual use, because a lot of them use pro stocks that are not available to you and me. Okay, so just want to wish everybody a happy early holidays, because my holidays have come. Pete's first day of promoting these cool cups. Pete's Enjoy. Yes, that's me. Pete's and Tennis Spin Joy. My morning routine. If you want to support my Pete's Enjoy habit, network is buymeacoffee/Tennis Spin. Thank you in advance. So let's get to the countdown. All right. So the number 5 racket used on the ATP men's tour is Head Speed. So made famous by obviously Novak Djokovic. Again, they look like this. They may not necessarily be this. I'm sure he uses a 95 square inch head cut pro stock, as you guys all know. But at least it looks like this, as I'm sure many of the top 100 players use also. So just to backtrack a bit, these are the top 100 ATP men's tour professionals. Okay, 100. Speed is number 5. Surprisingly, number 4 is a Technofiber. So, and it's a 305, made famous by Daniil Medvedev. So, as I've talked to you in a previous review, this particular racket is unlike the other ones. The 305 is kind of special. The string pattern is a little denser. The weight and the balance is a little more in line with like a higher level player. So, but that's just this model that's sold to us. I don't know the specific specs of Daniil's. I'm trying to get one of those, but it's been hard to get. But hopefully one day I'll get one of his personal sticks and I can analyze it. Okay? But surprisingly, number 4, guys. Surprisingly, number 4. Not surprising is number 3. The Pro Staff. Made famous by our favorite guy, Mr. Roger. Not Mr. Rogers, but Mr. Roger. Okay? A lot of people on tour actually use this, aside from Roger too. If you guys want Roger's racket, I've made it for, how many fans have I made it for now? 14. Almost like 15 people actually ordered the Roger spec'd out racket from me. So guys, thank you for doing that. It's a very special racket, very weighted racket. And once you feel how Roger's racket actually feels, You know, I haven't had a single complaint. Everybody's loved it. I actually had 2 people order a second one from me. So, guys, thank you for doing that. Number 3, Pro Staff. Okay. Number 2, surprisingly, an arrow. Banana. Banana's at number 2. So, unlike the previous 3, this is kind of the anomaly. It's because of Rafa and because of the newer generation that's growing up using like a slightly wider frame, slightly easier power in these frames. Obviously, Nadal made it famous, right? So a lot of people who are younger are sticking with a racket like this because that's what they know and what they grew up with. Again, it could be the Aero Storm version of it, and it's just painted to look like an Aero Pro. Okay? Number 2. Number 1. The Blade. Top used racket on the men's tour. That should not surprise anybody because it's like the top used racket on the college scene. Once you become a dominant junior player, you kind of gravitate towards this once you establish yourself and no longer need the power, because this is, you know, kind of the ultimate player stick nowadays. I mean, as you guys know, and I keep reiterating, I'm not a Blade fan, but for some reason I like this V8. So, hey, numbers don't lie. We all graduate, or most of us do graduate to a Wilson if we're a Wilson guy, and gravitate towards either this or a Pro Staff. But this is number 1, guys. Okay? So quick analyze, whatever. I'm just gonna analyze this real quick. The 4 that are not this one are similar. They're control-oriented rackets. They're flexible rackets. This is the only one that's kind of stiffer of the 5. So, the anomaly. What do I got? I hear beeping.
Morning, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, another commercial. Oh my goodness.
That's my favorite mailman.
What's up, guys?
Too bad I only get him twice a week.
He's the best in town. Have a good day.
Thank you, bro. Let's see, what do I get? What the heck? It's a book. Who reads around here? Oh, interesting. We were just talking about Fed too. It's the Master. I didn't ask for this book, but I'm sure these are complimentary copies for me to read. Might be a giveaway idea. Anybody want a book? Write in the comments if you do. I'm gonna do, if enough people say they want a book, I'm gonna do a quick contest on this one. Okay? So as I was saying, this is the anomaly of the 5. This might be the start of like the newer generation taking hold and maybe needing a little more power and needing a little more spin. You know, as we grow up, you know, the game is getting faster, easier for people to use. Okay? So that's the top 5 rackets used by the top 100 ATP professionals. Okay, with me today is
Glen
from
New Jersey.
My man has come all the way from New Jersey to wish me a Halloween. Oh my God. Glen is going to take us out today. Glen, go for it.
Shout out to my dad in Boynton Beach, Florida. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.
Love you, Dad.